What up, Gengi? Why we owe employee $1,000, man? What channel is this? I'm not subbed up on this channel. Hey, we gotta get them boys. Every channel needs a subby wubby. We're making a change. Episode 30.
This week, the fellas went live for the first time.
How could I make this episode, this live podcast
That whole was a movie.
And Buddy, remember
He killed that
We
shit.
go exclusive. We'll both get a fella's tattoo.
And the penny drops.
Today will be the day that we do something quite special.
And this live podcast is the night that it happens.
So good.
Welcome back to the fellas.
Ah, I love that Rolex. Oh, clean.
Welcome back to the Fellas Studios vlogs, where we take you behind the scenes and show you what actually happens at a podcast production company run by two YouTubers.
It gives us a spare there instead of dead space here. There was nothing here.
Because on paper it looks smaller than it is, but now you're here, it's much bigger.
It is
Looks
a bit,
huge.
especially with the walls in now, like you can start to sort of see it.
They're gonna have so much more space for like cooler
well
sets.
Underway. So it's a bit
Noodles,
of a
ramen.
Jenga puzzle, trying to fit everything, what goes where. You got to think and have consideration of what shows film when. Space, size, and what can go in certain places. There may be a bit of a spillover into the second floor, and obviously we need to also make room for new shows and new sets that are going to come in. There's the west, east, and central room, and basically shows will be,
That is crazy because the fact that they fit all those shows in that little room that they did before, bro, like that was insane. They should definitely be able to have some crazy sets now.
sort of as they are now in the studios, but in a much better setting. It's standing.
I wonder what it sounds like
between Chloe and Dad v Girls. Dad v Girls definitely. We're just working out the set space for if Chloe can also fit in here. She was originally down at that end of the room. The way her set opens up, I think she'd actually fit right there. So we're just trying to work that out.
What's behind the wall currently? What's going to go in that part of the room?
So that is the club. We've got a brand new set which is in there right now. Don't know if we can show them. Are we showing them that?
We can't see that.
Please?
Can't show you that. Not
But
right
next
now.
week.
Next week, yeah.
We got another
new
pod?
set is in there. Probably Not My Bag. Rufus, Low IQ, and Space for a brand new show. And now we've got to also work out the networking, the office fit out, and it's not going to be by
10.
any means an easy
I
process.
never want
and
it
it's
to
still
stop.
going to take
That shit is
another couple
amazing.
of months or so, but you'll probably start to see in the vlog a lot more as things gradually keep going over. But yeah, it's all underway, and it actually looks really good.
Come on.
We're definitely going to be spending some money.
Yeah, so
Yep.
Elliot told me when we were here that he didn't want to spend any more money.
Apparently we do. We need to make it nice, even though I think this is nice enough. I don't want to spend any more money.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. And we're
Yeah.
going to be spending some money. Yeah.
Hella money, baby.
The reception area, we're going to transform this as well, because at the moment it's just kind of blocking the way.
Cause like, come on, bro.
Doesn't
Every
feel
time
right.
when you think of the fellas, bro, like their branding, everything is so iconic. Like they gotta go crazy, bro. They gotta go crazy. And the office has to be like a freaking wonderland.
Or like the fellas, then we've got like the desks on this side. We're going to actually spruce this area up too and kind of make it a bit more compact, and then we're going to make this kind of the people area.
We're kind of like the upstairs bit now.
Yeah, exactly that. We want that to be separate, so it feels like, you can come in here and, it's a different vibe and a different atmosphere, and then you've got the actual office where you're actually sitting down and doing your
Oh, I like that.
your bits and pieces. We're definitely going to keep this one. I think we may keep this, but there was also a potential we may make it into some sort of like breakout space. It's quite a big room, and people tend to have meetings individually. We may knock down the wall. We may not, and that's expensive when they hear that.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. I'm waiting for the plans to come back.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to
Fellas
replicate
tower.
the formidable.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to direct the shot.
They gonna be
we're
that
trying to
big, so,
recreate
hey, it could be
formidable
lit.
Ollie Steen
the
opening
London
setting
Tower,
shot
nigga.
before any scene plays through. We get a cool shot of something random in the office. And we're trying to find something to replicate that. So let's go.
Let's go be really artsy.
There's a lot of things going on up here, so there might be an opportunity for something quite cool and quirky.
So just for a little bit of context here, I'm actually working from home this week, and I left the camera in Purdy's very capable hands.
Oh, God.
I needed a few setup shots just to get the edit finished, and I asked Purdy for some help. And, well, this is what happens.
Jack!
Not really the style we're going for.
Why hold my dog like that?
Ollie is going to be fuming at you two.
We haven't done anything yet.
What dog? Fucking Dumb and Dumber.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Get that bullying on camera.
Everyone's getting these mullets.
No one's getting a mullet. I ain't got a mullet.
Yeah? You left the back.
It's a mullet shape. Hey.
When do you think it'll grow out fashion?
Everyone gets a mullet, dude. All the white dudes are switching up.
Huh? Can you still grow hair? You're right.
At your age is crazy.
Fuck me, this has gone downhill since Ollie's gone.
What?
Hackney Bets is my betting venture company. Every season I have football bets with people, and then I collect at the end of the season. It's rare that I don't collect. This year,
When one person wants to get a haircut, it's probably way cheaper to get like 15 people's haircut if the person's like a traveling barber. So I bet that's what it is. Like one of the bosses was probably getting a haircut, and they were like, "Oh, can I get one?" And then they probably have turned it into a thing. So it probably happened one time, and now it's just become a thing where like as many people can get their haircut on that day as they want, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I said Arsenal would win no trophy.
Probably saves money.
Collected from Cal, AFTV Robbie.
Do Americans
Jack
have that?
Brain, said Man City will
everyone
win the league,
has
his own
that.
team. So I'm going to charge Cal now.
Mr. Airy.
You think these niggas are
I
Americans?
believe this man has been hiding from me.
Oh, I probably owe money, don't I?
It is Hackney Bets Collection Day.
I don't think you understand, Zima. When you get your money up, then you can call a barber and he'll show up to your house. They have that where you live too, but you just don't have enough money to afford it.
How much?
£200.
Fuck, there's no way.
I've got it written down. You said £100 that Arsenal would win the league, and you had £100 that they would win any trophy at 2-1.
That's a good bet.
Anyone could have told you it's a bad bet.
That's a terrible bet.
It's a bad bet because it's lost, sir. There we go. Business done.
Can we get Ness to comment on him literally being in-house casino?
Don Robbie, if you're watching, a payment link's coming your way.
Oh!
He's come to collect! That's my COO right now. If you are working with the fella Stu and you think that you don't owe us money, this man will be on your case.
I will collect
Yes.
in person.
That's team lead.
I don't like that. That's everybody need. That's why they surviving. Honestly, it's him and Karate. They running the whole business.
I don't want to watch this.
Stanley, look at the distraction that's going on here.
Yeah, but they need to understand.
We better get some Molly in this video. Where the hell is she at?
Terrible. Yeah, we're watching Watford versus QPR right now. Like, why are we watching this?
It's near the end of the day. I'll allow you.
I'll beg it all. You don't gotta be here.
Georgian highlights in the qualifiers.
Don't you have some lights to be doing, mate?
I just show up.
If you look on my desk, all my work is done. So I think I'm allowed to.
It looks like you need more.
Right, turn it off now. Look at the drive. Come on. Look at that ball. Look at that ball. It's just passed it 3 yards. Back to work, boys.
Back to work, boys.
That's how to deal with the situation.
He said that Tom Cleverley was the best player at Watford, so I had to prove him wrong. So that's his fault, actually.
Oh God.
So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we use something called
Make sure you send me a
every
video so
single
I know what
month.
happened.
We have a leaderboard with everyone. You can do this with your friends. I've done it with a bunch of my mates as well when I was doing 75 hard. It's got leaderboards for like strain, recovery, there's just loads, and then your sleep there. So
Yeah,
we've got
pretty
those
is
categories. You
shitting
have to
on them.
reach a certain score for the month average, and then you get put into the raffle for, I'm not gonna lie, some pretty sweet prizes.
Yeah,
there.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So as you know by now, the entire office wear a Whoop band, so big up them. And each month, there are prizes on offer in 3 different categories. Strain.
The winner is... Probably.
Oh, let's
Sleep.
go.
It's Liam. Yeah!
Recovery.
JM. Massive. Where is he?
I just like that it's been a different person.
Wipe the slate clean, because the raffle is back for April. And
Let's
this
go!
time, we're spinning the wheel.
All right. And we got the same prizes as
I'll
last
stay
time.
here.
We've got a £100 gym shark voucher.
Ooh.
We've got £120 spa day, and then £100 towards fitness classes.
First up on the Wheel of Fortune are 8 entries
Oh, God, he's
for
here.
Strain.
Is that Lewis? Bro, Sam!
can't accept it. I can't accept it. I've not warmly whooped it all month. Oh, yeah!
I like it. That was close. That was close.
Recovery next, with Lewis looking to become a 2-time champion.
Who do I want to win here? Not Lewis. We can't have a Lewis repeat. What's it for?
Let's get Molly! Molly! Oh my God, Lewis is gonna. Let's go, Molly!
And And lastly, sleep. Freezy's in with a chance here, and thankfully, no Lewis on this one.
No win, man. I've been in quite a few now. I ain't got no game!
Get in! That boy's a finesser. Did he trip?
I need 100 quid to replace my phone. There we go.
You got so overexcited there.
What should I spend my £100 on? I get £100. What should I get?
The weird thing where you're like shaking.
What?
Get your head out the gutter.
Why would I get one of those?
Forearm strength. No one does forearms that much.
Why is he
I have something you can do for 4 hours.
I might spend £100 on something else, you know, Lou. You look pretty good doing that.
Oh my God.
The plan is he comes down, obviously I introduce him, he comes down the stairs. He's going to be doing the tattoos here. I've got a table set up from next door which he'll bring in, which actually you'll need to bring onto set. But yeah, that's all fine, that's all sorted. He's essentially going to come and set up next to the boys. So say for example Cal wants it done on his thigh, I imagine he'll bring his little table and just come and sit next to him and do it there. So that's how I imagine that goes.
Worst case scenario, what happens if they say no?
Well, that's on them because they're doing it on live stream and there's literally evidence of them. Yeah. Cal knows at some point it's going to happen because I floated the idea to him months ago. Chip's already got a few tattoos, so I can't see him.
They should be down.
Hey. Also, it's just content, isn't
you
it?
give your word, baby. You got to do it.
Should be good.
So the boys and I had this decision to do a live podcast recording. Now, obviously, you guys know Cal and Chip don't really do live things. So the only time we've ever done a live performance or production is when we were in Australia. But those were kind of more piss-ups. But this is a live podcast recording. But I was trying to think, I was scratching my head and thinking, how could I make this episode, this live podcast special? And the penny dropped. Everyone has been asking for it, and everyone has been holding the boys to account from episode 9 when they made this bold and outrageous claim.
If we go exclusive, we'll both get a fella's tattoo somewhere.
No, on my body.
It's not going to be on a visible parts.
No, of course not. Of course not. But I like the way you've got it. I'd actually quite like it on the inside of my forearm.
And as we know, seasons 2 and 3 were exclusive on Spotify, which means the boys, they
gotta do it.
They've got to
the
honor
fact
their
that they
word.
predicted it in the beginning of the season is crazy.
The night that it happens.
Everything's all set up for you in terms of next door. We've got the microphone like all ready. Cool. So as I showed you yesterday, the orange chair, and then just chat away with the lads, and we're good to go.
I'm concerned how surprised they're going to be.
I think with how much I've kind of teased that something big's happening, I feel like they're not stupid. They would have clocked they've never done this forfeit, so I'm excited.
Sick.
What better opportunity than to bring a very talented tattoo artist live onto the podcast? So we invited Tal Booker along. He's done all sorts of celebs. He's even done George Baggs' tattoos. And he's a really talented artist. And I've been following his work for a while now. So there is no better man suited for this job.
So I tattooed George Baggs a while back. I've tattooed him a few times. And he put me in touch with Cal. And Cal reached out to me. And we've been trying to get something done for probably a couple of months now, and it's never quite materialized.
Oh wow.
And last week he messaged me, and today's the day. So it's pretty much most of the things that one needs to do a tattoo, really. Got my machine, got some ink, some soap to kind of clean the area, and then the most important is the designs that the boys are going to choose, which is essentially just some variations of the word fellas in different sizes. Most people that have seen these has said that they like that one.
Do you think they're going to do it?
I hope so. Otherwise, this has been a big waste of time. So yeah, I hope so. We'll soon find out.
I'm like, hey, get paid regardless, baby.
Well, look how many different
Why are there so many people there?
It's the first fellas live
Damn, that's
podcast.
even more nerve-wracking. Yo, you're going to get nothing but silence from me, fellas. I'm going to be quiet as mouse as to not cancel the company.
10,
Impossible.
9, 8, 7, 6. Wait, lads, after the counter's done, give it a couple seconds because it fades out the music. Wait.
As a producer, going live is one of the most anxiety-inducing experiences. Anything can happen, and there's not really a lot that you can do to manage the situation. But really looking forward to this.
What up, Snob?
Let the chaos commence.
Lads, can I just say, obviously, with this being the first ever live podcast, I thought today would be the day that we do something quite special.
They got it, dude. They actually got it.
Just like that. Well
bro, I can't believe that.
People keep telling me to get it on my knob. I'm not doing that.
I would hate to do that.
On the knob?
Part of the game, part of the game. I had to do them.
That's so funny.
If
That's so
they've been
fire,
made
bro.
to get a tattoo live on air and they don't want to do it, they will not like me. And to be fair, we could be sat here. By the time you guys are watching this, I might have been sacked.
There's no way, dude. You could never get rid of Proddy, bro. Proddy's about to run that shit straight until they actually get the tower, okay? Starkey shit.